We're on the air. We're on the air without any advance notice. No one knows we're here. I wonder how long it'll take. Who is going to show up first and say hi to me? You never know with this thing. You go live on YouTube and you start yapping away, and the next thing you know, people just show up out of nowhere. And I thought today, you know, why not go live without any announcement? There's Pat the Duck, #1 guy. Pat the Duck is saying hi. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to my live show. Surprise! It's a Sunday surprise. Safarina is here. The Steamer is here. Angela A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom! How you guys doing? Welcome to the channel. It's Bruce with Traveling with Bruce. Hi, Vicky. How you doing? Welcome to the show. I went live without any announcement or anything. Mark Schwartz, how you doing, buddy? Welcome, pal. Nice to have you here. You know, I just thought I would go live today for the heck of it. Who else just came in here? Shawana's Creative Circle. Frederick is here. Maria's here. Chad, Lawrence, Harley. Hi, guys. How you doing? Say hi to me. If you're watching, tell me where you're watching me from today. Henry is here. Trey is here. How's it going, you guys? Doing okay? You know, I was thinking here, I was sitting here yapping at myself going, what am I going to do today? Should I make a video? What should I be doing? And I thought, I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to do. I don't know anything particular to talk about today. Henry is here. Hi, Henry. Mr. and Mrs. Vlogs are here. Hey, from LA. Welcome. Safarina from Massachusetts. Chad's here from north part of Florida. Linda's here. Good morning, Linda. Welcome. I was sitting here like trying to figure out what are you going to do? I'm not sure. I did a video last night. I did a video the night before that. And I wasn't sure I want to make another one today. Bill Harris is here from Richmond. Hi, Bill. Pat the Duck, watching from Miami. Cruising with Legos. Hi, everybody. Hi, Cruising. Lawrence Ramirez, Puerto Rico. Hey, buddy. Welcome. And so I thought, yeah, maybe I'll make a video. Maybe I'll just do a video where I'll just sit in front of the camera like this, and I'll just yap away. And I thought I might just do something like that. But then I thought, nah, it's just me talking to the camera with no feedback. Or here, if I talk to the camera live, I have interaction with my peeps. Some are followers, some are not. Some people might just stumble across this and just pop in and wonder what this moron's doing. Nice to have you here, guys. Pamela Howell from Minnesota. Hi, Vicky Hart from, where's that? Louisiana, looks like. No, Louisa, Virginia, looks like. Hi there. Hi, Bill Harris, Louisa, Virginia here. Oh, okay. But Harley Owens, it's 90 here in Dade City, Florida. Welcome, Harley Owens, to the show. I think there are 42 of you here now, if I got my numbers right. Shocking, without any advance notice what's going on. Alma Charles, Saint Martin. Hi, Bruce. Blessed Sunday. Welcome, Alma from Saint Martin. This is wonderful. People from the Caribbean popping in to say hi to me, from Florida, from all over the USA and basically the world, because I have watchers globally. It's fantastic. I love it. I'm here in Creston, British Columbia, Canada, 3 miles north of the U.S. border, just north of, about 2 hours north of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and Spokane, Washington. And gorgeous. It looks like a nice looking day out here today. It's going to be kind of nice. Who else is here? Ange Cheverell from Cleveland. Chris Waterman. Hi, Bruce. Chris Powell, Tennessee. Gas 204. Nice price, buddy. That's a good price for gasoline, man. That's cheap. Steamer Sandy Bay is finally getting a gas bar. Oh, man, Steamer. This is big news for you. I don't know how long you've been driving. It's 45 minutes each direction for you to get gas. Now you've got your own gas bar coming. That is big news up there, way up in Sandy Bay, Saskatchewan. Dan Schauman. Hi from Finland. Hi, Dan. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming by. Cruising with Legos. What time is it in BC? 8:45 in the morning here, kind of early. 11:45 New York time, if I got my bearings correct. I'm not sure what time it is in Finland. Dan, what time is it in Finland where you are? Let us know. I know you are, a lot of you are watching from around the planet. There's Dan. Hi from Finland from Dan. Cruising with Legos. There's his question right there. Sorry, no, I just got a bunch pop in here. Sorry, Stephanie's here. Hi, first time here, Bruce. I discovered you this week and loving your shows from Houston. Stephanie, thank you. Henry is here drinking package versus key member program question. Frederick, it's cloudy here in Buffalo as Dorian moves in on us. Oh, yes. Yes, Dorian just, isn't it a nasty little bugger, that storm? Bobby Green, cheers from Florida. $2.40 a gallon for regular gas. Not bad. I paid about that. in Alberta last week. I over the long weekend, my wife Jennifer and I, my Jennifer Aniston look-alike wife that you folks never get to see. Trust me, she looks exactly like Jennifer Aniston. We went to Calgary, visit our daughter. We actually picked her up, brought her here, and then brought her back home. Bought gas at Costco in Calgary, 89.9 cents a liter Canadian. That's the cheapest price I have paid for gasoline in Canada in 4 years, maybe 5 years. Like, that is a bargain price, but it's temporary. That won't last much longer. Federal taxes are coming back on top of that. Who else is saying hi to me? Bobby Green. It says he says 87 currently feels like 93. Ed F. Hello, everybody. Hello, Ed. How are you? Overcast, dreary day in Chicago. I got a lot of fans out of Chicago. I love that town. Got my New Yorkers, my Floridians. I got viewers in Texas, Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana, California. I mean, everywhere, every state. I'm sure every state. I love it. Dan Schauman, it's 6:50, 1850 in Finland, Bruce. So, am I right? Or 8:50 p.m. Or you're 10 to 9 in the evening. Is that? Am I getting that right? I'm sorry, Dan. I'm not sure if you're trying to tell me it's 1850 or 8:50. With that exclamation mark, I'm not quite sure what that means, but it's 8 in the morning here. I'm going to guess it's more like 6, 7 o'clock your time, but I could be wrong. Anyway, welcome. Robert LeBlanc is here. Hi, Robert. Trey Conley, wife and I are going on that 245-day cruise as soon as the lottery comes in. I'm right there with you, buddy. The sun is killing us here, says Pat Dirac. Dallas, Texas here, says Michael. Michael, welcome, Michael. Mike P. Hey, Bruce, happy Sunday. Vicky Hart, Bruce. What is Vicky saying? Where is that message? Is unlimited streaming for $300 worth it on a 12-night cruise? Ooh, $25 a day. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you're a professional and you really need it, I guess it is, but I don't know if that's what you really want to be doing. Henry Ho, hey, it's Henry from Surrey, UK. Currently 18 degrees. Temperature's been dropping a lot recently. Thank goodness. I enjoy these surprise shows, says Safarina. Paul, hi from Auckland, New Zealand. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Welcome from Auckland. What time is it in Auckland, New Zealand right now? It's 8:49 in the morning here in British Columbia and Creston. What time is it where you are? Bobby Green, don't forget the international viewers. Some exotic countries stop by occasionally. That's right, Bobby, like New Zealand. How about that? Dan Schauman, 6:50 p.m. Thank you, Dan, so much. Okay, it's 10 to 7 in the evening in Finland, and so this is the perfect time to go live with a surprise show because my Europeans can catch me at a wake up kind of hour, which is fantastic. And if any of you know anybody that's a TWB fan, put the message out through your Facebook page or whatever, and let them know that, hey, Bruce is live. Catch him. You can say hi to Bruce. By all means, tell me where you are, folks. Where are you watching me from? And thank you for being here. 59 of you are here now. Wonderful. Paul LaFranci is saying, departing Elaine a few weeks for a Trans-Pacific on the Ruby. Right on. Fantastic. And it's 3:50 a.m. on Monday. What are you doing up in New Zealand? 10 to 4 in the morning in New Zealand, and Paul is talking to us. Paul, you're like me, can't sleep. I hear you. Debbie Manuel, good morning from Northern California. Hello, Debbie Emanuel from Chico. Nice to have you here. Surprise, I'm on without any notice. Who else is here? Nibul is here saying, hello, Bruce. Hello there. Who else have I got here? Hi from Panama City Beach, Florida, from Scott McNeil. Hi, Scott McNeil. Reno, Linda Lou is here. How you doing, Linda Lou? Welcome to the show. Who else have we got here? Linda Lou's also saying hi to Debbie. Leaving for Royal Caribbean, Liberty in the Seas on the 15th for the first time. Michael is saying, fantastic, Michael. You're going to have a great time, I am sure. Ed F is saying to me, Vicky Hart, $300 seems a bit high. I'm paying $151 for an 11-day cruise per person on Holland America in January. Of course, it's all relative depending on your needs. And that's the thing. Internet on a cruise ship, the good news, it's become a lot better over the last few years because it's now wireless and it's available to multiple devices. But the pricing, it can be seriously high. $300 for a 12-day cruise, that is pretty expensive stuff. I don't know how long away this cruise is for you. There are times cruise lines will start throwing in offers to get people to book. If you've already booked your cruise, you're already locked in, okay. But if you're the price of your cruise has come down between when you originally booked and now, and you can rebook at a lower rate. Maybe that, or maybe they'll throw in a drink package. Sometimes they throw in a bit of a Wi-Fi package. But on the other hand, if it's a sold out cruise and it's coming up real soon, there's the price. You got to decide, should you pay it? My thinking is you may or may not want to do that if you have multiple stops on a 12-day cruise, and you can get off the ship to the local bar in town, right at the port, buy a beer, get a Wi-Fi code, and say hi to everybody you want to say hi to, and then be done. Put the phone away or whatever. Can you do that? I don't know. Interesting. Ed Brown is here asking any new info on Coco Cay or Coco Cay. No matter how I say it, it's wrong. It's one of the things I want to talk about today. The word C-A-Y. Some people say to me, Bruce, it's pronounced key, like K-E-Y. You say Coco Cay or you say Princess Key, even though it's spelled C-A-Y. Then others say to me, no, Bruce. Royal Caribbean specifically called it Coco Cay. It's spelled it C-A-Y because they want you to call it K. And if you say it any other way, you are wrong, no matter what you think. So I can't win. I've been deciding whether just to call every one of these keys or K's Fred and just go, Coco Fred, Palm, Princess Fred, Castaway Fred. But I think that'll create even more confusion, and I'll have to explain myself every time I do it. I don't know what to say. Vicky Hart, I have 250 free minutes for the length of my cruise. Vicky, yeah, depending how long that cruise is, that 250 minutes goes by awful fast. It's hard to put it away, though. I understand what this means. Just came off. What was I saying here? Sorry, I'm just trying to go back for an energy. Here we go. Here's a message. Shawana's Creative Circle just came off. A Carnival Liberty and cruise director named Nono is awesome and full of energy. Right on. Good stuff. Let's see here. Angela A is saying scheduled to go on Grand Bahama in a little over a week. And Coco Cay, fantastic. Sorry, folks, I'm just moving my phone around here. I'm trying to stay on top of this. Have a great cruise. That should be fun. Coco Cay is open. Just to answer the question of what about Coco Cay or Cay. Yesterday, the first ship visited Coco Cay. And it's apparently back in business. They are saying, though, please forgive our dust. They did suffer some let's say cosmetic damage, and they're trying to get through it. That's what's happening. But it is up and running. This is good news because a lot of folks are working. Bahamians are working there, making a living, and making a living means helping your neighbors, helping your relatives. Putting food on the table and everything else, getting back to normal. That's important. Hey, Bruce, I'm at work trying my best to get done so I can go home and watch some football. Anthony, I hear you there. It is NFL football. I thought that's why I'll do the show now. Pop this one up real quick and just say hi to everybody. My better half, Jennifer, is a huge Pittsburgh Steelers fan. She'll be watching football all day today, including this evening when they play the Patriots. So we'll see. Bobby Green, good point here. You can also go to internet cafes at port, and that's another secret. Depending on the port you're talking about, if you go to like San Juan, Puerto Rico, you'll go to a Starbucks and you can use their Wi-Fi. If you're in Oco Rios and go to Senior Frogs, you can probably use their internet. As a matter of fact, Jennifer and I were in Oco Rios and we didn't even leave the port. We got off the pier, whatever the thing, and right there was a little bar right there, a little cafe thing, and I think I bought a Diet Coke. She bought a Red Stripe beer, Jamaican Red Stripe beer, and then they gave us the internet code, and we were saying hi to our daughter, and everything was great. And then we just shut them off and went back on the ship and did not pay a dime for internet for our 7-day cruise, admittedly not a 10 or 12 or whatever day cruise. Let's see here. Henry River is asking, I will cruise in 21 days to the Bahamas. My question is, which package is better, the drinking package or key members? Oh my gosh. Boy, I have a thing. Okay, all right. I don't want to sound gross or anything, but I have a thing. The thing I have is this notion that you should pay extra to get what you should be getting, no matter what. I don't get it. To me, it's just not a big deal. Maybe it's because I'm an old 63-year-old guy. I just don't get it. Why should I pay extra to these cruise lines to get on the ship earlier by an hour, hour and a half? Hell with you guys. They'll throw in like, well, we'll give you a departure breakfast. Well, you always give me a departure breakfast. Now, mind you, it's maybe in the buffet, but you know, come on, damn, leaving. I'm going to go to the buffet for a bite to eat, and I'm fine. Well, we'll also give you, you know, a special hotline if you have problems. What kind of problems am I going to have? I don't want to have problems. I shouldn't be having problems. Well, you have a special lineup at the help desk in case you have to deal. Why? Because I'm going to cancel my tips and I need my own special helpline. What is this nonsense all about? To me, it's a cash grab by the cruise lines from passengers who are booking a regular room, a balcony room without any special added features, or they're booking an inside room, and they're trying to make you feel like you should buy this extra key program or faster to the fun pass thing in order to enjoy your cruise. I say bunk. If I get to the port at 11 o'clock in the morning and they want me to sit there for 3 hours before I get on the ship, that's their problem, because every minute that I'm not on the ship, I'm not spending money on that ship. Why are you having me sit in the lobby waiting to get in? You want me to watch other people get treated royally? I don't see people being treated royally who have a key pass anyway. They're not like top-end, high-end customers who get, you know, suites and all the butler service. They're just in a regular room who just, you know, get on and maybe an hour before I will. Are they going to get a better seat at dinner time because they can book a reservation an hour before? I don't care. I couldn't care less. Take the best room and the best seat in the restaurant for all I give a crap. I don't care. I'll figure it out. It's a big ship. There's 20 restaurants on board. My life won't be ruined if I can't do it. A drink package, is that a better deal than one of these? Well, depends how much you want to drink, how much you want to spend on this cruise. What's your priority here for enjoying a cruise? If you're a functioning alcoholic, and there are functioning alcoholics, if you're a functioning alcoholic and you can buy a drink package, maybe that's the best deal you can get at sea. If you're a social drinker who occasionally puts one on, but then, you know, really scales it back for a couple days to recover, you don't need a drink package. You can, you know, drop $100 today on a bunch of drinks and not drink for 2 days after that because you had too much. If you're smart, if you kind of have a brain up here, you can probably pretty quickly figure something out. If you're on a 7-day cruise, you've got 3 stops, you're going to be off the ship likely for those 3 stops from about 10 in the morning till maybe 2 or 3 in the afternoon, depending on what you have in mind. And if you have in mind drinking as part of your enjoyment, then you'll get off the ship at 10 and you'll be drinking on shore until 3 or 4. And then coming back onto the ship. Why? Because you're going to pay $2 or $3 for a beer instead of 7, 8, or 9 for a beer on the ship. You'll pay much less on shore than on a ship. And if you know you've got 3 days on shore to enjoy your alcohol at bartender prices on shore, great. But if you need to drink heavily on sea days as well, then you might have a drinking problem. But okay, if you do, you do. Pay the a la carte or get your drink package. If you're a guy like me, and very few people are anywhere near what I do, but I'm not really a drinker. I really don't. It's like maybe a beer a month. I might enjoy a beer, like maybe. Anyway, I love my lattes. I love Starbucks lattes. I don't get one every day. I don't have a Starbucks in my town where I live. But when I'm on the road, driving from here to Calgary, there's a Starbucks in my future today, or driving back, or if I'm driving through the USA, boy, yeah, for sure, I'm going to enjoy a latte. But a drink package for a latte? No. If I can get a package from the cappuccino bar on a cruise ship for like 10 drinks for the price of 8, I might do it, but I might not. It all depends on how long the cruise is. Because if I only have a latte 1 a day, what do I need that for? Soda. You know, I love my caffeine-free Diet Coke. By the way, cheers everybody from TWB here. Surprise show. Welcome to my Sunday surprise show. Cola. You know, I love my caffeine-free Diet Coke. I like to bring my Coke cans on board with me if I can, and you know, enjoy them. Enjoy them in my room. Pour them into these kinds of units right here. These big old, you know, drink things. Fill it up with ice and then pop a couple cans in there. Walk around the deck with this. Love it. If I can do that, if I can bring a case or two on board, if the cruise line lets me do it, great. Then I'm a happy guy. If I can, you know, buy a Diet Coke or two on board the ship, maybe once or twice a day, and keep that $2.50 or $3 a can price down, I'll try and do that too. Again, it's just me. It's my style. How rich are you? How much money you got? If you got lots of dough and you like to drink, you are going to spend more money than I am. If you got lots of dough and you don't like to drink, you're probably still going to spend a lot more money than I am because I'm a cheapskate. But if you want a good value for your vacation dollar, and it's you and your wife, or it's you and your wife and a couple of kids, you may or may not be drinking all that much on board the ship. As far as high-end alcoholic drinks go, up to you. The key package, man, that's make your call on that one. I don't know. I just cannot see myself doing that as a way to go. That's just me. Ken W, going to Bermuda in 13 days. Right on, buddy. Sal Patera's here. Hey, Sal, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you today. Welcome to the show. Robert, well, there you go. Let's see. Sal would like to collaborate with me on a vid or two. We'd have to talk about that, Sal. You should contact me. My email address is down below, I think. Well, it's down below on any of my videos except this one. I haven't prepped this one. I'll be prepping this one later. I haven't even put my email address on this thing. But yeah, drop an email and we'll see what we can do. Let's see. Who else? Cruise Notes videos with logos. I'm planning a trip on Grand Celebration to the Bahamas Paradise Cruise Line. Any tips? It's a short cruise. It's what, an overnighter, a two-nighter kind of a thing. You know, you'll have a good time. It's the older ships. One of the former Carnival ships. Another one's a former Costa Cruise Line ship, which is owned by Carnival. And they run a nice service out of, but is it West Palm Beach or somewhere in Florida there? And yeah, people enjoy it. Tom Henry, wow, I just stumbled onto this by error. Was going to catch up on the vids of the week from Bruce. And next thing you know, Bruce is live. Hi, Tom Henry. How you doing, buddy? Nice to have you here. I just love to pop these up once in a while. Joan Buckley. Hi, Bruce. I'm Joan Buckley from the UK, not far from the historic city of Chester, a place familiar with a lot of American people. Watch you every day. Joan, thank you for watching me every day. Thank you for your kind words. I'm glad you're here. I love my viewers from the UK. I have a bunch of viewers from the UK, and boy, do they let me know when I mispronounce places and words and names. I love it. Love the UK myself. You guys are having a lot of fun with that Brexit thing. I watched that closely. It's just, wow. What can I say? But I'm not political, at least I try not to be. But thank you, Joan, for being here, watching my videos. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I do the best I can with what very little I have. And this is fantastic. Any word from Janet saying, any word on the Venture of the Seas heading to Halifax re Dorian issues? Well, okay, the hurricane, what was left of Dorian, went through Nova Scotia yesterday, is probably now headed over towards the Newfoundland area. So later today, the Halifax port should be back in operation if it isn't already. And by tomorrow, it'll look like nothing has happened in, let's see, the waters around the port. But Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Prince Edward Island, I think they had power issues, and those are being restored as we speak. So Dorian has been causing problems everywhere for everybody. Thank you, Tom Henry, for those emojis. Way to go, buddy, using our new emoji. Those of you who don't know, you might be noticing that some of the folks who are here just saying hi to me and talking to me, when you look at their name is in green lettering, and then beside their name is a little thingy like this with a logo on. It's hard to see. It's a little Traveling with Bruce logo. These are sponsor members of my channel. I think we got 21 or 22 of them now. It's unbelievable. I only started this a couple of weeks ago. YouTube allowed me to start a sponsorship membership program. I call them sponsor members because I don't know what else to call them. So they make a donation to my channel every month. They become a member. They can now say hi to me. Every time they say hi to me on these live shows, their name is highlighted in green, and they get to use these emojis that I've been able to create with some help. And a number of them are popping up all kinds of emojis when I talk, and I just love it. It's one of the like, as I've said earlier to folks who don't know, those who follow me and those who don't follow me very often, if you don't know, I'm a full-time YouTuber. This is my actual day job. I don't have any other day job. This is what I do full-time, have now for 2 years. And the channel now is, what, 33,000 subscribers and viewers from around the world. And people have been supporting this channel through a million different ways. They've been buying Traveling with Bruce merchandise on my RedBubble store. They've been on Patreon, making donations there for absolutely nothing. I give them nothing for that. They've been shopping on Amazon and buying items on Amazon through my channel's affiliate link that I have, which usually is down below, which will be after the show's over. And then some folks have been just sending me donations on PayPal. I mean, literally, they just send me money. They send me $10, $5, $3, $20. It varies. And I give them nothing for that. I just, except for thank you so much, of course, and my undying love and respect. But when YouTube said, hey, you know what, you now have 30,000 subscribers, this is a month ago, they said, you got 30,000 subscribers, you now can offer memberships on your channel. And if you do offer memberships, you can give people something for it. And one of the things you can give these people is a recognition of the fact that they're a member. And two, you can make up these emojis. And the more members you get, the more emojis we allow you to make, so that you can give them more emojis to use when they. And I thought, well, if that's the very least I can do to offer something in return for a monthly contribution to this channel, why the heck not? So that's what's happening there. I've also indicated to my members that from time to time I will make a video just for them, but I also do for my sponsor members Mondays, 7 o'clock Eastern. I do a show live just for members, and it's a kind of a hangout, and it's a lot of fun. We just kibitz back and forth and just talk to each other and just whatever, and it's becoming quite popular. So if any of you would like to become a sponsor member of Traveling with Bruce, try to say that fast, it's really hard to do. Sponsoring member, Traveling with Bruce. Usually, depending on the device you're using, depending on whether it's a phone or a tablet or whatever, you may or may not see a little join button down beside the title of a video of mine when you're watching a video of mine. If you click on that, it'll tell you all about the membership program, and you can subscribe today. If you don't see that, it's probably because you're using a device that is either an Android or an iOS. I can't remember which one is which. One of the two doesn't work at the moment yet, but will soon, because YouTube is making it work. It's all new, and it's so confusing. But if you go to my Traveling with Bruce homepage on Facebook, my Traveling with Bruce group page, spelled with 2 L's. By the way, if you haven't, come on over there, ask to join, I'll let you in, I'm the administrator. Anyway, I've pinned on the top of that page a link to join the Traveling with Bruce sponsorship member page, anyway, sponsor member page. So anyway, there you go. That was so easy to say, wasn't it? So easy it just rattles, it just flows off the tongue. Anyway, what can I say? Who else is here today? Tom Henry wants to know. All kinds of people are here. Let's see, how many folks? 70. Justine Sampson, were any of the smaller islands affected by Dorian? Let me pop that message up. Were any other smaller islands affected by Dorian? Barbados, St. Lucia, St. Thomas, so on. People were mentioning them, but then no word. Hoping all good for my cruise. All is well. The St. Lucia and Antigua, they experienced Dorian in its early days when Dorian was barely becoming a hurricane, and the eye of that storm was really tiny, and so nobody got hit badly at all. Then miraculously, the storm moved its way up northwest and skirted around all the islands and missing a bunch of them, including Puerto Rico. It was supposed to be hitting. There was talk about a direct hit on Puerto Rico, and it went to the north and missed it. So Puerto Rico got rain and wind, but no massive storm surge, no massive problems. And then it kind of brushed by Turks and Caicos, didn't touch St. Thomas. Everybody was fine. And I think San Juan's port was closed for a 24-hour 36 hours, something like that, but then reopened right away. And then the storm did what she did. She slowed down to a crawl, made her way towards the Bahamas, and ripped up the northern Bahama Islands, and just has caused unspeakable damage. But the private islands for the cruise lines were spared, mostly with just cosmetic issues, and have been basically restored and should be all up and running in the next couple of days. So that's it. So Justine, you're going to be fine. Take that cruise. Enjoy. You're going to have a great time. You're going to love it. Let's see. Who else is here? Tom Henry's talking to everybody. Everybody's talking to Tom. Here we go. Paul is asking me a question. Does anyone know if mobile phone hotspot works on board, so wife and I can share on board internet service? Suspect it will not work. I doubt it'll work. You'll be able to purchase a package either for one device or more, depending on the cruise line you're going on. Otherwise, wait till you get to a stop, take the phones with you offshore, go to a local establishment, have a coffee at a coffee shop, and use their service. You should be all right. Here we go. Pamela is saying some port terminals have free Wi-Fi. We took advantage of this cruising from Quebec to Fort Lauderdale last year. Canadian terminals were great for this. Yes, that's true. Pamela, really good point. I like that. Who else have I got here? Laugh out loud. We bought the Key Pass, says Michael. Michael, there are advantages to the Key Pass, but for me, I couldn't care. I couldn't care less about it. But, go with the flow and enjoy yourself. It's okay. Let's see. Who else have I got here? Let's see. Tom, I had a strange thing happen. I was sitting in O'Shea's at 3 in the morning. What was that? 3 p.m., 3 in the afternoon, having a late lunch, and my cell phone rang. We are at sea. How is my phone ringing? I checked. It was still on airplane mode. That is weird. That's really weird, Tom. I don't understand it. I need an unlimited West Park Art Park forgot drink package. Good gosh. Vicky telling me, saying the internet options are unlimited Wi-Fi, $230 per person device, or unlimited streaming Wi-Fi for $300 per person per device. Yeah. Well, Vicky, look, if you want to watch Netflix movies on your tablet, then you got to get the unlimited. If you want to do YouTube videos, you want to be like me and live stream on a cruise ship, I'd have to get that high-end package. It all depends on just how intense you want this to be. If you want it at all, it's a tough one. It's not cheap. I'll give you that. But if it's part of your business, like it would be for me, you just got to pay it, unless you can get the cruise line to give it to you, because I would give them a shout out. But good luck with that. Is the Oasis of the Seas going into dry dock in September? Norman Townsend wants to know. Yes, it's going into dry dock, but is it September? Yeah, it might be September, October, because I believe I was under the impression that it'll be ready for the December or January season out of Florida. I know it's going into Cadiz, Spain for $160-something million dry dock, but I'm not sure if it's exactly September. I can't remember, Norman, but we're close. We're very close. Tom Henry just got back last evening. Fantastic, Tom. I know you had a great cruise, and thank you, Tom, for posting some fantastic photos on my Facebook group page. I really appreciate it. That was fantastic. A lot of us enjoyed that. Those of you, again, who don't know, I have a Facebook group page for Traveling with Bruce, spelled with 2 L's. And on that Facebook group page, a lot of these folks you see who are typing here, saying hi to each other and to me, they post photos and stories and updates all the time, and we're kind of hanging out there. I've got that thing on my computer all the time, and every 15, 20, 30 minutes, I kind of pop over there if I can, just check to what's going on. And a lot of photos are posted by folks who are on cruises and videos for all of us to enjoy. So it's kind of like going on little mini cruises with people. So by all means, come on over there, ask to join, and I will let you in. After the show's over, I'll double check to see if anyone is asked to come on in there. Let's see. Linda Lou, drink package won't work for me. I couldn't justify the dollars. Right now, Linda, that would be a waste of I'll tell you, a waste for me too. And Robert, I need the soda package. I don't drink alcohol. Robert, I'm very well there with you. Vicky, I may very well unplug because this is getting too expensive. Vicky, there you go. You may want to just, shut down for a couple of days, go on short, plug in, shut off, get on the next time you're on short, plug in. Anyway, there you go. Tom Henry, at least NCL lets you take water with you off the ship. I had one bottle left and used it for my 5-hour walking tour of Boston. Good food on the North End too. Right on, buddy. Fantastic. Mike P is saying, my wife and I are not cruising in 2020. We donated to the Bahamas instead. We're cruising again in 2021, planning on cruising on the Celebrity Apex. That will be fantastic. The sister ship of the Edge, just going to be completed here not too long from now. Fantastic. Going on our cruise, Ed Brown is saying, on the Symphony Seas this month on 28th. Can't wait. Right on, buddy. Celebrating our 19th wedding anniversary on board there. Mike Smith saying hi to me. Hi there, Mike. How you doing, buddy? Let's see. Who else have I got here? Rob Slevin is here. Hi, Rob. Wes Morrison, hi there. I want to say hi. We'll watch the rebroadcast. Thank you, sir. Masters Game is here saying hi. Excuse me. Who else have I got here? Rob Souter is making a comment here saying, our family's going in Disneyland in 5 weeks for 2 days, then 1 week Disney cruise to the Mexico area. Wow, that's going to be great, Rob. Fantastic. You get the full Disney experience onshore and offshore. That will be really good stuff. Tom Henry is saying, traveling with Bruce, my TWB bag made it through the NCL laundry last week. I put a coffee cup in it on a pre-cruise tour, and the top popped off the cup, and a bit of coffee stain. Whoops, the stain is gone now. Oh, thank gosh, Tom. That's good stuff. Way to go, buddy. Good to hear it survive. Oh my gosh, that's one of those items from my store. That's fantastic. Welcome, Sylvan Forrest. I see you. Thank you for being here today, my friend. Let's see here. How long do you think the recovery will last? Rob Slevin wants to know in the Bahamas. Rob, I'll tell you, depending on the islands, but let's talk Grand Bahama and what is that? Grand Marsh, whatever it's called, Marsh Harbor. We're talking about the power's out, which means that all the sewers are out, all the water lines are out, all the pumping stations are out because they go on power. Cell phone service is probably in pretty bad shape. A lot of generators are being brought in to restore power at certain isolated places. They'll get emergency services up as quick as they can. They'll get the power up as quick as they can. They'll get the water running as quick as they can. They've got to import propane, and set up those stations. We're talking months for a lot of the basics, and we could be talking a year to 2 years for a number of structures. Keep in mind that there are a lot of folks who, were living in homes, but those weren't their homes. They were renting. So the renters are in big trouble. The landlord has to rebuild. And if your landlord owns 3 houses, one that they live in and 2 that they rent out, the first dollar they're going to spend is on their house. The second dollar they're going to spend is on their rental homes. And, how many contractors can you hire? And if you're a contractor, do you think you're going to be busy for a while? Yeah. And you're going to be busy at top dollar, which is great for you. But unfortunately, just aren't enough of you to go around. And so there are going to be people waiting a long time for even basic rebuilding, and let alone the more nicer things in life. Let me say, if you have a house, the first thing you want to do is have a roof that is solid, put windows up, get the doors running, get the water and the power in there, get a toilet working if you need to buy one, all that kind of stuff. I mean, you're talking basics now. You want to talk about, you got to get new furniture, you got to bring in flooring, new walls, lighting. That's all important. And we could talk months for a lot of this kind of stuff. The cosmetics is going to take a long time. So yeah, we're talking about a full-blown wipeout. And where do you put the garbage, by the way? All the litter, all the ruins, that has to be landfilled. This is going to take a big coordinated effort. The government, there's so much more to it. And in the meantime, like right now, this second, people need a meal every 5 or 6 hours. They have to eat. They have to have a place to go to the bathroom. They have to be able to wash their hands and face so they don't get infected. They don't get a disease. We're talking basics of life here. It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. What can I say? Do you know anything about Scenic Luxury Cruise Line? Stephanie's asking. No, I don't. Scenic Luxury Cruise Line. I don't, Stephanie. I don't know anything about them. I'm going to have to look into it. I don't know anything about that company. Tom Henry, the internet fees are based on the length of the cruise with NCL. Good news is NCL recently started offering an upgrade to Streaming Unlimited from the $250 million package perk. I expect in the not too distant future, you'll be able to buy Wi-Fi a service on a daily basis for maybe $10 a day, $15 a day, but it all depends on competition. Look, if you're offering a 7-day cruise to the Caribbean and no other cruise line offers the exact same itinerary, you as a cruise line are kind of the only one they can go on, right? So you can get the $25 a day per device. It all depends, I guess. We'll see. Heading on a Disney Fantasy cruise in 2 weeks, hoping to stream the sail away from port for your Facebook group page. Oh, Frank, that would be great, Frederick. Thank you for that. that'll be fabulous. Hopefully you can do that. We'll watch for that. Let's see. Tom Henry, Rob Souter saying, Tom Henry went to Iceland with my wife in March, so I'm looking forward to my second vacation right on top. So, Rob, way to go. No packing here until the day before I depart, says Sylvan. Welcome, buddy. Let's see. Bruce, I'm sitting in my hotel room on my way to the cruise terminal in Seattle. Right on, Kelly. Way to go, girl. That's fantastic. Have a great cruise and enjoy that. Got to be an Alaska cruise, of course. Hi from Dublin, Ireland, says David Butler. Hey there, buddy. Ann and David are here. It's 5:21 p.m. here, and it's sunny. Right on. David Butler, welcome to the show. I'm glad you're here. I see 55 of you still hanging around. Wonderful that you folks are here to say hi to me. Like I say, I'm just doing a hangout show today. Let's see here. Tom Henry's talking about something here. Have some chilled fruit. He'll have some chilled fruity soup in the observation lounge right away. They change the flavor daily, so if you like it, you want to get started ASAP. There you go. Very, very good advice. We had chilled blueberry soup the first day. It was awesome, says Tom Henry. Fantastic. Let's see. Yes, Rob Buckner makes a good point. The issues will be supply side. Infrastructure is shot. No water, no electricity, no sewer system. The good thing about this is it'll all be updated. That's true, sir. That's exactly how it happens. Robert is saying Cunard sells Wi-Fi by the hour. Isn't that interesting? Hey Tom, what a surprise, says Sylvia. I just came from church, saw your pictures. Very nice. Saw your pictures. Very nice. Fantastic, Sylvia. Who else is here? Linda Lou saying it's buffering here. And then Robert LeBlanc is saying you get a few hours free Wi-Fi after a few cruises. Sometimes you do. I can imagine. Sometimes you would. Yeah. There you have it. You know, this past week, I mean, I've been doing video after video after video about the Hurricane Dorian. I don't want to bore you people to death with this news, but gosh, you know, some of the stories are so compelling and unbelievable. I'm following it as best I can from way up here. But it is pretty rough down there. Like I say, it's going to take quite some time for improvements to be made and to be fully implemented. But boy, yeah, it's a tough one. It's a rough go. Now that storm, as I say, is now north of Nova Scotia, headed towards Newfoundland, and then heading out up towards Iceland and whatever. It'll just be a tropical storm. And that's it for now. But there is another system brewing in the Atlantic. We're not sure where it's headed right now. We're watching. It's high season right now for hurricanes, so we're keeping an eye on that. I'll stay on top of these stories as best I can. G is here. G Yeager. I'm going on an NCL cruise for the first time. For looking forward to it. Always did Royal Caribbean. Oh, okay. Going on NCL for the first time versus Royal Caribbean. Right on, G. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sure you will. Should be fun. It'll be interesting comparing the differences, won't it? That should be interesting. Paul is saying, I'm paying, where am I? Sorry, I'm trying to get this up here. Paying $99 for 20 days unlimited internet on Princess, prepaid before we board. Seems like a great deal. It sounds like a really good deal. Joe Bob is here. Got off the Dream. Everything went fine. Ship made full speed. All was well. Good news. The ship is back to normal. That had engine. It had engine problems about 2-3 weeks ago. It was running on lower speed. Fantastic. I'm glad to hear that, Joe. That's good news, of course. Yeah, a number of ships this year have had Azapod problems. Yeah, my gosh. It's there's quite a few of them, but these ships are running 24/7. It's quite unbelievable. They're under a lot of pressure. Let's see here. Anyone else commenting here? I'm just double checking. Seeing comments coming on my phone, but not on my stream thing here. Interest on most ships very slow. I know they're offering faster for a price. Linda Lou Tom must be still seasick or something. Kimberly, hi Bruce. I have my eye for a cruise for February. If I put a deposit down in the event the price drops, how would I go about receiving that? Would I have to cancel out the first original? Okay, Kimberly, it can get tricky, but if you're looking for a cruise for February, this is September. We're looking at October, November, December, January. We're talking about 5 months or less now. You might be allowed to put a deposit down now, but you're probably going to have to pay the balance of your cruise by about the 90-day before you go mark. And so between now and say 3 months from now, you're going to have to pay the rest. But let's say you put a deposit down today, and a month from now, you see the price drop by $500. You could contact the cruise line and say, hey, I've made a deposit, but I noticed that the price of my cruise has dropped by $500. Can I get that lower price? They might say yes and make a deal with you right on the spot. You pay the difference. Or they'll say, no, but we'll give you a $200 credit on your ship account. Or you can just cancel and lose your deposit, and maybe you've made a $200 deposit already. So now it's $200 gone, or you keep your $200 deposit towards your cruise and get a $200 credit. So, it's at least something. Or you say, no, I'm going to just cancel, lose my $200 deposit, turn around and rebook a new cruise by, contacting them 10 minutes later and getting that $500 deal. So you're $300 ahead. Okay. That might be a way to go. But if they drop that price with 60 days to go and you've already prepaid, you're not going to get a discount now. You might be able to haggle for a cruise credit. If you're using a travel agent who really knows what they're doing, they'll go to bat for you and they'll fight for you to get what you deserve. But I can't make any guarantees on that either. Your other option is don't book right now. Just watch. If the price has been coming down on your cruise little by little over the last few weeks, it might continue to go down. And you may want to pull the pin on that deal towards the last 30 days and just buy it then. But you're going to have to pay for it all in one shot. But that makes sense. It's only 30 days to go. So anyway, there's a couple of things. Love your show, very educational, says G. Thank you, G, very much. Tom Henry, tried with Bruce. I asked the chief engineer at our officer if anyone has identified the issue causing all Azipod problems. He said no. He felt it was poor maintenance. Interesting. Very interesting. Linda Lou, Bruce, when are we cruising? I don't know yet. Sylvan, my sister-in-law lost her clotheslines in Nova Scotia yesterday. She got more damage than we did. Wow. Yeah. It was pretty severe up in Nova Scotia in certain spots, for sure. Linda Lou, wait until his birthday, September 23rd, 27th, late September. If he doesn't announce it, then he ain't cruising. There you go. Yeah, my birthday's coming up towards the end of the month. I'll keep you posted. I'm studying the cruises all the time, looking. I got to keep getting subscribers and views and revenue from YouTube to make it happen, though. What else is going on? Delicate unmentionables lost to Dorian. Eesh, says Sylvan. Noah is here. Noah is saying, hey, Bruce, I'm going on the cruise this week. It goes out of Miami and it goes to places in the Caribbean. Yay! You should have a great time, Noah. I'm sure everything will be fine. There shouldn't be any issues this week whatsoever. I'm sure you'll be absolutely bang on perfect. Should be a great cruise. All the islands should be pretty well up and running again. And any of the short stops you're going to make, you should be just fine. Let's see. That'd be a nice birthday gift from Jen, says Tom Henry. Wouldn't it? Yes. If only Jen were rich. Wouldn't that be great if Jennifer was? She looks like Jennifer Aniston, but she isn't as rich as Jennifer Aniston. So what can I say? But if there are any very, very wealthy people out there who have too much money burning a hole in their pocket, and they would like to make a serious donation to this channel so that Jen and I can go on a cruise, am I going to say no to that? No, I'm not going to say no to that. Hey, more than happy. But we'll keep you posted as we know more. Kimberly Tuller, thank you so much. Hi, Kimberly. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Who else have I got here? Anybody else asking more questions? Tom Henry, Sylvia, we can have a birthday celebration in New York for Bruce. Hope he likes Italian. I would love it that you would love Italian. That would be great. Too much fun. Anyway, how about that? Was that an okay show for the day? We just popped on, said hi, and talked about nothing. I'm on tomorrow twice. Tomorrow's Monday. I'm on at 7 o'clock Eastern for members only, and I'm on at 8 o'clock tomorrow night for my regular Monday night live show. Please join me for that if you can. If you can make both of them as a sponsor member and a viewer, that would be wonderful. Love to have you all there for that. I look forward to it. Thank you for being here today and hanging out with good old Bruce here on a Sunday morning before football starts. And I hope you have a great day today. I hope your favorite football team does well. We'll see how it goes. Well, we'll kind of take it from there. Yeah, there you have it. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay warm if it's cold, stay cool if it's warm. And catch me tomorrow at 7 p.m. for the member show. Join today if you'd like to become a sponsor member. Love to have you. Otherwise, see me at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. I'm working on some trivia for tomorrow night's show as well, so we'll have some fun with that, and we'll see what happens. How do you become a member? Noah, should be a join button depending on the device you're using. There should be a join button somewhere down here on any one of my videos. If you go to my homepage, usually you'll see a join button that will pop up there. If you use a laptop, it really helps, or a desktop, it really works well. Tablets apparently have been working. It depends on the device. Some folks have a device that doesn't work with yet, others do. It's a bit confusing. Go to my Facebook group page, and you'll find a link to the group there as well. I don't think I happen to have a banner pre-made with it. Let me just double check. Nope, I don't have one pre-done. I should do one of those. If I had my act together, I would be doing that. And we'll kind of go from there. Okay, Stephanie, have you made it to Antarctica yet? No. Do I want to go to the Antarctica? Not particularly. Not one of my top 10 places I want to really be right now. What can I say? All right. Facebook is the best way to join, I think, says Robert LeBlanc. It's a way to link in anyway, and see if that'll work. Give it a try, and we'll see what happens. All right, guys, there it is. Thank you for joining me today for this surprise live show. No announcement, no nothing. Fatima, how you doing? I've been missing a lot of your shows, but I'm always happy. Thank you, Fatima. Nice to have you here. You'll have to watch a rerun on this one. I'm just backing it in. Have a great afternoon, everybody. We'll join you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 in the Eastern for my member-only show, and 8 o'clock for the regular one. And keep your eye open for any videos that I might pop up at any time. One never knows. If anyone can throw me a thumbs up before you go, please do that for this show and any of my videos. Please do throw thumbs ups. That would be great. And I would love that. Tom Henry, Linda Lou, I plan to do a Circle Line New York cruise Saturday afternoon with or without Sylvia and CJ. Then we go to Times Square to eat an Italian restaurant where we will wait for D&G to arrive. That will be great. That should be a lot of fun. Sylvia, bye, Bruce. Nice surprise. Thank you, Sylvia. Good luck, Noah, says Robert. Tom, then sightseeing into the late hours, Empire State Building, Ground Zero, Disney Store, and much more. Tom, put on some good walking shoes, buddy. You're going to be on your feet a lot, but it's great. New York, fantastic. Love that town. Love New Yorkers. Love my viewers from everywhere. Thank you all for being here today and spending some time with me. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day for the rest of the day. I'll see you tomorrow at 7 and 8 o'clock Eastern tomorrow night. Okay, guys? That's it. Okay, guys. Bye for now. We're out of here. Here we go. We're shutting her down. Goodbye.